Good evening, everyone, Reverend Fathers, Chief Guest, distinguished guest, ladies and gentlemen. I see Angelo sweating already. It's not that one gets an opportunity to put his national captain on an embarrassing situation while he's still in the team. So it's a great honor for me to be here tonight, and thank you for inviting me. I'm going to start my speech the other way around. I'm going to start from my teammate for almost 12-15 years, Chaminda Was, who's been a fantastic servant for the national team for Sri Lanka, who took Sri Lankan fast bowling to a different level. It's not an easy job to bowl fast in our conditions, in our heat, but Wasi was a master in what he could do. He swung the ball when it was new, and he reverse swung when it was old. Probably the bowler I've seen in international cricket who would bowl his first delivery on the right spot. I've never seen anyone who's that accurate on his first delivery. And I think a lot of the umpires taken by surprise how good Wasi was with his first ball of a test match or a one-day. He was that good, but that doesn't come with talent. It comes with a lot of hard work, and Wasi was one guy who was day in and day out worked at his trade, who knew what he was doing and wanted to improve. And a lot of fast bowlers in the last 10 years had learned a lot from Chaminda. So a lot of gratitude should go to Wasi for what he has done for Sri Lankan cricket. I'm going to leave Angelo to the last because I think there's a lot to say about Angie. I'm going to start with Tisara, who's been a revelation for the national team. We all call him Panda, not for his looks, but the way he goes about doing things. He's a fantastic guy to have in the dressing room, always with a smile, who gives everything on the field and off the field. He's a great team player and a great personality for us to have. I'm not going to talk about the statistics. I think the three gentlemen before me spoke a lot about these cricketers' achievements over the years, and I'm going to be a bit more light-hearted and say a few things which most of you all don't know. Tisara loves his food. We got 2 trainers and a spy to go after him when he's off for his dinners. It's tough for us to control this beast whose appetite is something to talk about. Recently, we've recent tour to England during the one-day series. I remember we were staying, can't remember, Angie, Kent? I think it was Kent. We had a lovely hotel in the town, and before I go to my story, these guys love Nando's. I think they should be the brand ambassadors or franchise owners of Nando's, which is a chicken chain, a Portuguese, South African chicken chain. And half of the Sri Lankan team loves Nando's, and we came back after practices. It was a bit late. I wanted to have a quick bite. I went there, and then it was around 8:30, not that late. And they said, "Sorry, sir, we ran out of chicken." To see 6 of our boys have come and completed the entire chicken lot they had, and I was not surprised. And the names came up. It was Angelo Matthews, Tisara Pereira, Ajanta Mendis, Sachitra Senanayaka, and few others. So this is what the national team is all about: different characters, different people enjoying themselves. Going to Dimuth, he's a teammate of mine at SSC. He's a fantastic player. He hasn't really showed how good a player he is. We've seen it at club level. We've seen it at different provincial levels. But I think Dimuth knows that he hasn't done justice to his ability, and he's working really hard at it. And few days back, he got a brilliant 100 against West Indies A, and I hope that it's a start of a long career in the national team. And it's great to see all these young cricketers coming through and working really hard at their game and trying to improve. Everyone spoke about young Sadira. I've only seen him in few games. I've seen him training at our academy, and I wish him all the very best in his future. It's a lot of fun playing cricket, but at the same time, I think it's a lot of hard work. I think you need to enjoy that. Once you enjoy that hard work, everything else becomes much easier in life. I'm going back to Angelo now. Angie is a fantastic guy to have in your dressing room. You don't get good all-rounders that often, and Angelo is one of those that we have and we cherish in our national team. I played with Angie's brother, Trevin, who was a fantastic cricketer. Unfortunately, he didn't make the ranks. I've met few of my compatriots who played at St. Joseph's, Asela, Mark, Shalinka. Good to see you all tonight. So I knew Angelo because of Trevin, and I remember my first meeting Angie was in our gym at Sri Lankan Cricket Headquarters. I think when Angelo was about 17, was an under-19 player, and I knew this talented kid was in the squad, and we were training. We had a gym session, and Angie walked in and said hello, and I knew Angie because of Trevin, so I said hello, and I said, what's wrong? And Angie said, I am injured. And I said, what happened? I said, I pulled my hamstring. The funny thing was, Angie walked away, pair of shorts. I just couldn't see any hamstring in his legs. He's just too skinny to have any hamstring. So we were having a laugh, some of the boys, and our physio said, yes, he's got a bigger upper body and chicken legs. But he's come a long way since my first meeting. He's matured beyond his age. I think it's rare that you see cricketers coming into the national team and given a role, which was a very tough role when Angelo walked into the national team, to bat at number 6 and then bowl. But he established himself straight away. Very rare to find that kind of quality, very rare to find that kind of confidence in a young player. And we were overwhelmed by the ability that Angie had, the confidence he had, to finish games, to handle pressure, to take the game to the last over, and knowing that I can finish it off. So that's a rare quality in any international cricketer to have. So we were quite happy to have him around, because this is a guy who we knew will establish himself, will go beyond what anyone has expected him to go. And that is one of the reasons that we all agreed, and luckily the selectors as well, to give him the captaincy of the national team at a younger age, even though it's a burden. Captaining Sri Lanka, it's not a brilliant job. I know it's fantastic. I've lost hair. A lot of people have grey hair. The expectations are high. But I think we do that with a lot of pride and passion. And Angelo has both that in abundance. The way he had improved in the last 2 years is something phenomenal. I think as a batsman, he understands his game, he understands what he needs to do, and he backs himself. That's something special. But the last year, when he has taken over the captaincy, the way he has handled himself on and off the field is something that we are very proud of. And for us as senior players, closing our chapter in our international cricket, it's great to see that we're leaving Sri Lankan cricket in safe hands and to follow with some fantastic young cricketers. The important thing is that, yes, we have gentlemen like Aravinda De Silva sitting in front of me who has set standards, who set bars for us to achieve, and we've managed to somehow push our way beyond that. And the important thing is, like guys like Angelo, to Dimut, to Tisara, to go further than what we've achieved as international cricketers, because that is the improvement that Sri Lankan cricket requires. It's great to be part of this great evening and to acknowledge the Josephians who had come together to celebrate what these guys have achieved, and for me to be part of that. Thank you very much and have a pleasant evening.